The angel of provision says, "Listen carefully, for what I am about to reveal is not just a message but a divine transportation decree." A new vehicle is being prepared for you in this very moment, selected specifically for your needs and aligned with your future. This revelation comes to you now because the timing is critical. The window is opening. The blessing is moving toward you. But you must understand what I am about to share, or you might miss what heaven has allocated for you. You have been specifically chosen to receive this vehicle blessing before others even know it exists. Something is shifting in the realm of your transportation. Something is being arranged in the spiritual dimension concerning your mobility. Something is being positioned that will transform how you move through your daily life. The perfect vehicle for your needs is being prepared. The exact car that matches your situation is being aligned. The specific transportation blessing you require is being released. You may not see signs of it in the physical world yet, but in the realm of provision, it is already marked with your name. The heavenly forces have witnessed the allocation. The angels have seen the preparation. And now you must be told what to do before this blessing arrives at your doorstep. A vehicle blessing has been assigned to you. A car that exceeds what you could afford on your own has been selected for you. A mode of transportation that perfectly matches your needs has been prepared for your benefit. You have been struggling with unreliable transportation. You have been dealing with vehicle problems that drain your resources. You have been limited by transportation issues that restrict your movement and opportunities. That was never the divine plan for your life. That was never what heaven intended for your journey. That was never meant to be your permanent situation. You have prayed about this need. You have asked for divine intervention in this area. You have spoken words of faith concerning your transportation. Heaven has heard every word. Heaven has noted every prayer. Heaven has recorded every declaration. And now the response is being set in motion. But there is something you must understand. There is something you must be aware of. There is something you must know to ensure you receive this blessing. Many have been positioned for vehicle blessings but missed them because they were not prepared. Many have had transportation miracles assigned to them but failed to receive because they did not follow divine instruction. Many have had perfect cars allocated to them but never possessed them because they ignored heavenly wisdom. This is why this warning comes to you now, so you will not be among those who miss their moment. But my dear one, do not be anxious. Do not be overwhelmed with worry. Do not allow doubt to cloud your mind about this vehicle blessing. For I, the angel of provision, am revealing this to you not to burden you with impossible tasks but to prepare you for certain blessing. I am not speaking of some distant possibility that may never materialize. I am not describing a vague hope that depends on perfect circumstances. I am declaring a vehicle provision that has already been established in the spiritual realm. This car is already yours in the heavenly records. This vehicle is already assigned to you in the divine ledger. This transportation blessing is already marked with your name in the spiritual dimension. Your current situation may not reflect this truth. Your present circumstances may seem to contradict this reality. Your logical mind may struggle to accept this revelation. But I assure you that what has been decreed in heaven will manifest on earth as you follow the instructions given to you. This is not about deserving or earning. This is not about worthiness or qualification. This is about divine timing and heavenly provision aligning with your preparation and obedience. The blessing is certain. The provision is guaranteed. The manifestation is assured. This is not the first time you have hoped for better transportation. This is not the first time you have considered ways to improve your vehicle situation. This is not the first time you have imagined having a car that truly meets your needs. But this time is fundamentally different. This time is not based on your own planning. This time is not dependent on your own resources. This time is not limited by your own connections. This time heaven itself is orchestrating your vehicle blessing. Previous attempts may have fallen short. Previous plans may have collapsed. Previous opportunities may have disappeared before materializing. But this divine provision carries a different weight entirely. The forces that opposed your progress before cannot stand against what heaven has decreed. The limitations that blocked your path before cannot resist what angels are now arranging. The circumstances that prevented your blessing before cannot stop what is now being divinely positioned. Can you sense the difference in this moment? Can you feel the certainty of this provision? Can you recognize the divine authority behind this message? That is because the King of Heaven has signed the order for your new transportation, and no earthly power can revoke what has been stamped with the royal seal. This is the time to prepare your heart for receiving. This is the time to align your actions with your faith. This is the time to position yourself for this vehicle blessing. My dear one, you must understand there are specific requirements to ensure you do not miss what has been allocated to you. You must follow these instructions precisely. You must adhere to these guidelines carefully. You must implement these steps faithfully. First, you must release all bitterness about past transportation disappointments. Second, you must speak words of gratitude for the vehicle that is coming. Third, you must make space in your life for this new blessing. These actions are not arbitrary demands. These steps are not meaningless rituals. These requirements are spiritual principles that align you with your blessing. Just as a radio must be tuned to the correct frequency to receive a broadcast, you must be aligned spiritually to receive this vehicle provision. The car is already prepared. The blessing is already allocated. The provision is already assigned. Your preparation determines whether you receive or miss what has been divinely established for you. Even as you take steps of preparation, heaven is orchestrating circumstances in your favor. Even as you align yourself spiritually, divine forces are arranging practical details for your benefit. Even as you position yourself in faith, angels are working to bring this vehicle blessing into your reality. There are conversations happening that you know nothing about. There are decisions being made that will directly affect your transportation situation. There are people being divinely prompted who will play a role in your vehicle blessing. The perfect price is being arranged. The ideal timing is being coordinated. The specific features you need are being secured. You do not need to manipulate circumstances. You do not need to force situations. You do not need to make things happen through your own efforts. Your part is preparation and obedience. Your role is alignment and readiness. Your responsibility is faith and action on these instructions. Heaven's part is arrangement and delivery. Heaven's role is coordination and timing. Heaven's responsibility is provision and manifestation. What seems impossible in the natural realm is already completed in the spiritual dimension. What appears unattainable through normal means is already secured through divine intervention. You are not alone in your transportation struggles. You have never been abandoned in your vehicle difficulties. You have never been forgotten as you dealt with mobility challenges. Even during the days when you were stranded on roadsides. Even during the times when repair costs overwhelmed your budget. Even during the seasons when unreliable transportation cost you opportunities. My dear one, every inconvenience was noted. Every tear of frustration was seen. Every prayer for help was heard. The times you questioned why others had reliable vehicles while you struggled were understood. The moments you wondered if things would ever improve were acknowledged. The situations where transportation limitations affected your work, your family, and your life were all recorded. No detail was too small to be noticed. No challenge was too insignificant to be recognized. No hardship was overlooked or dismissed. These experiences were not punishments. These difficulties were not indications of neglect. These struggles were preparing you to properly value and steward the blessing that is now being released to you. The appreciation you will have for this vehicle will be deeper because of what you have endured. The care you will take with this provision will be greater because of your past struggles. I will not allow mechanical problems to plague this new vehicle. I will not permit financial burdens to be attached to this transportation blessing. I will not let safety issues compromise this divine provision. For I, the angel of provision, now stand guard over what has been allocated to you. The cycle of constant repairs that drained your resources is being broken. The pattern of vehicle unreliability that disrupted your life is being shattered. The history of transportation stress that affected your peace is being terminated. This new vehicle will operate under different spiritual laws. This new car will function under special divine protection. This new transportation blessing will exist under heavenly coverage. No weapon formed against your mobility will prosper. No scheme designed to undermine your transportation will succeed. No plan created to limit your movement will prevail. The angelic forces are already assigned to this vehicle. The divine protection is already established for this car. The spiritual covering is already in place for this transportation blessing. Your name has been removed from the list of those with vehicle problems. Your identity has been written in the ledger of those with reliable transportation. Your future has been secured in the realm of divinely protected mobility. You have been selected for this vehicle blessing because you have places to go that matter. You have been chosen for this transportation provision because you have people to reach who need you. You have been marked for this mobility breakthrough because your presence is required in locations beyond your current reach. This is not random blessing. This is not arbitrary provision. This is not coincidental timing. This is strategic divine positioning for the assignment on your life. This vehicle is coming to you because there are responsibilities awaiting you. This car is being provided because there are opportunities prepared for you. This transportation blessing is manifesting because there are divine appointments scheduled for you. The limitations on your movement have restricted your impact. The constraints on your travel have hindered your effectiveness. The boundaries on your mobility have contained your influence. Heaven is now removing these restrictions through this vehicle provision. Heaven is eliminating these constraints through this transportation blessing. Heaven is breaking these boundaries through this divinely orchestrated car manifestation. The transportation questions that have confused you will soon have clear answers. The vehicle decisions that have overwhelmed you will soon make perfect sense. The mobility concerns that have troubled you will soon find resolution. Divine wisdom about your transportation needs is being released to you. Heavenly understanding about your vehicle requirements is being granted to you. Supernatural insight about your mobility future is being given to you. You will begin to see transportation solutions where you previously saw only problems. You will begin to recognize vehicle opportunities where you previously noticed only obstacles. You will begin to understand divine timing where you previously experienced only frustration. And the vehicle options that were never right for you will be clearly revealed as unsuitable. The transportation paths that would have led to problems will be obviously marked as dangerous. The car choices that would have caused regret will be plainly shown as unwise. My dear one, prepare your heart for this vehicle blessing. Clear your mind of transportation doubts. Align your words with this car provision. Act now on the instructions given to you. Move quickly in the direction shown to you. Respond faithfully to the guidance provided to you. Do not hesitate. Do not procrastinate. Do not delay your preparation. The time for half-hearted vehicle faith is over. The season for uncertain transportation expectations is finished. The period of doubtful mobility declarations is ended. Stand firm in the knowledge that your vehicle is coming. Hold fast to the truth that your car is prepared. Remain steadfast in the reality that your transportation breakthrough is manifesting. Do not allow skeptical thoughts to block your vehicle blessing. Do not let past disappointments delay your transportation miracle. Do not permit logical limitations to hinder your car provision. There will be voices suggesting this message is too good to be true. There will be thoughts reminding you of previous transportation letdowns. There will be feelings questioning whether this vehicle blessing is really for you. Recognize these as opposition to your provision. Identify these as attempts to block your blessing. See these as efforts to keep you from your divine transportation. Not everyone will understand the vehicle miracle prepared for you. Not all will comprehend the transportation provision assigned to you. Not many will believe in the car blessing allocated to you. Some will question. Some will doubt. Some will dismiss. Stand firmly on what has been revealed to you. Hold tightly to what has been promised to you. Cling faithfully to what has been decreed for you. No matter what your current transportation situation looks like, your new vehicle is coming. No matter what your present car circumstances suggest, your divine provision is on its way. No matter what logical limitations may indicate, your blessing cannot be stopped. Take these instructions seriously. Apply them diligently in your life. Watch expectantly for the manifestation. For the decree has been issued. The allocation has been made. The protection has been established. This vehicle blessing is yours as you prepare to receive it. This transportation provision belongs to you as you position yourself for it. This car miracle is assigned to you as you align with divine instruction. Your days of transportation struggle are ending. Your season of vehicle problems is closing. Your time of mobility limitation is finishing.